called Child Protective Services as their enforcers.
Hey, I got a question because people say people need to ask better questions because we got the legendary brother Rod Haynes on going right in on the questions. So I got a question. Okay, so we talked about earlier the mirror effect and the conjure walls that's going on both sides of the field. Now, okay, the pyramids, all they still using in the Georgia Guidestones, they got knocked down. Did that affect some of their alchemy, some of their conjure? Was that part of breaking down some of their conjuring on this side, the breaking down those Guidestones?
The Guidestones was a CIA notice. It was a notice that plot was called the Garden Plot, was the Illuminati's attempt to take world domination by taking over the land of Tahuti. So when they blew up the Guidestones, it just not that it interrupted their conjure, it was just a sign saying, hey, this shit been destroyed now. The shit that was on there, mass murdering people and all that shit is all part of a bygone era now.
All right, another question. We have a lot of brothers out here, and you can talk lightly on this. You don't gotta say too much, but it's another question that I got to ask. All right, they call it what name for it is serpentine fire. That's what they call it. I don't know if you're familiar with that term, but it's methamphetamines. What's they call it? Ethanol or whatever they call it now. They call it another name for it now. All right, this stuff. They claim that I heard a brother say from one perspective that they was using it in ancient Kemet to give to the slaves to make them work hard in building the pyramids. I don't know how much of that is true. And then they said Adolf Hitler was using it. So what's your take on and then we heard that it passed to the Hell's Angels. Now, what's the alchemical sequence behind the Hell Angels messing with that shit? And your take on it.
You talk about methamphetamines?
Yeah. Why the Hell's Angels was pumping it, and they came from Vietnam and all that. Like, it's a connection.
Well, the methamphetamine formula where everybody cooks up crystal meth was created by the CIA, right? So the CIA was the ones taught everybody how to make methamphetamines, or crystal meth is what it's called. And they was the ones behind it. That's why it's as far as the Egyptians giving it to slaves, that's not something I can verify. Because my understanding is the Egyptian people built the pyramids because they king asked them if they wanted to build the pyramids, and they weren't slaves. I do know that there were types of mushroom, psilocybins, that was given to warriors at the time of war, as like the same with the Zulu did it too under Shaka. But as far as them narcotizing slaves to make them do their bidding, I'm not familiar with that.
Yeah, so like because they were trying to make a correlation with it, saying there was some high power shit just because they call it crystal, and that crystals got the energy and all. It was a connection with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm not familiar with them using that in Egypt.
Yeah, me neither.
To make the slaves work harder and be more productive.
Yeah,
because that would only last for a good month before their body started to break down from it.
Exactly. See, that's what I said. It's acidics. The acidics is what's deteriorating us and making us age faster. Like eat meat. Protein is really acidic. It's really amino acid, and it's really what's making us age. Eat meat is what's making us age. My grandma lived for 100 and some years old, and she ain't eat that much meat.
Listen, Elder. We knew elders in the community that lived to be 120 and ate pig, the worst meat to eat.
Right? Go ahead.
They was eating pork and smoking cigarettes, and they should be salty as hell. And they didn't have high blood pressure. They didn't have high blood pressure. They didn't have diabetes or none of that shit. What happened that made these things become part of our reality is a long, drawn out effort to break down the genetics. But it's only gonna work for so long, and then we're gonna adapt. We always do.
Hey man, that was fire what you just gave me right there. That was fire. That was fire. So you think it's all so like when you start breaking down everything, okay, people still got waiting on your questions, man, because ain't nobody dropping a question. Does the black man and black woman is the black man and black woman God? Of course. Go ahead, bro. You want to go on that, bro?
Nope. If you don't know who God is, you ain't gonna never know.
That's all right. My girl, my number one girl, Lee Carter. Is it a necessary skill to be able to perform excavations of spirit energy, or do we, or as Nubians, not utilize occult skills or divinations? Go ahead.
Listen, that's what you call preferential practice. Everybody is not a priest. Everybody not made from the priest clan. Some people are just nobles, and they not have none of the. They not from the priesthood, so they would get the priest in the family to do their priestly work, and then they'll do the noble work, right? And the noble's work is the organizing of the family functions and all that kind of shit.
Hey, Trump, I don't know if you answered this question already, but this is another question I got. What's your take on Trump getting raided by the feds again, just so we can have that on this tape, the question and answer tape?
The Fed raid was looking for 72 secret treaties. They wasn't looking for what they telling you they was looking for. The 72 secret treaties is the treaties that they was using to keep us in this condition. Trump took them to the continuity of government, and that's where they at being reviewed by the elders from the land.
Okay.
It's just
we got 8 more minutes. Okay, we got 8 more minutes with the legendary brother Rod Haynes. So you want to drop your questions so we can get him in real quick? If you want to show the brother Rod Haynes some love, we dropping his Cash App in the links for you. So we got about 8 more minutes in the brother, because we can't hold the brother long because he a busy man and he got shows lined up, man. So we gotta we're gonna just give him 8 more minutes with him. And this right here class is fire. When I tell you this joint is off the hook, man, this joint is fire. Like I'm gonna go make a list to this joint like 2 or 3 times myself, just to listen to just to get all this information. So it's like, it's good stuff. I got one right here. Cassidy Nix question: what is the role of the priestess of Isis here on Earth now? Ishtar, the priestess.
Well, they got priestly duties. They got family reconciliation duties to be doing mostly at this time, like bringing family members that ain't never met each other together, different stuff like that. But if they're a priestess of Isis, they supposed to know their role.
Okay, we got another one. Cynthia Simmons. When I stopped my health got better. My primary care physician told me keep doing what I'm doing. May say, I guess she's just saying, telling you that she stopped eating meat and look better. Hey, same thing with me, Cynthia. Even though we eat a little bit of fish, like like salmon and shit like that. Me, I don't even eat that no more because I don't like the way my wife put the salmon together. But I like that fried bass and that bass and that white perch. Tell you that now.
Yeah.
You gonna say
again,
something?
The diet that your body gonna tell you. Some people not supposed to be vegan. Some people supposed to be vegan. Some people ain't supposed to. Your body gonna tell you what is a suitable diet for you, right? A good starting point is a book called Eat Right for Your Blood Type, and that help a lot understanding of who work best as a vegan. Because some people, if they go vegan, their body won't hold nutrients. And that's based on genetic design for that bloodline, right? But through the mixing of the people over the last couple thousand years, you got a lot of people. You got two people in one family. One is a carnivore, and the other is a herbivore.
That's right. You know, I did a research on the blood types. A tiger has a B blood type. A tiger is carnivores. Now they said at one point that these beings didn't eat meat, but they blood type is type B. Then I noticed that a lot of people with type B, they can eat their meat more raw than somebody with type O blood type.
Mm-hmm.
So meat eater, if you got B blood type, you definitely connect back with the meat eaters. Reptilians. The B type is reptilian blood type. It's because you got cold-blooded and then you got warm-blooded creatures. See, so we warm-blooded. Then you got these other species that's blended from these other Hindus. They the B type, which is blended from the reptilians, the cold-blooded beings. Why I say these people are cold-blooded. It was cold-blooded what he did. He just ripped the guys. That reptilian ripped the guys jugular vein out, and he ripped the guy's heart out of his ass and ate it while his blood was oozing. That's that B carnivore type that blood type mentality, man. I'm telling you, man.
But it don't, if you eat meat or don't eat meat, it don't make you worse or better than nobody else.
No,
look,
go ahead.
Because vegetables, plant life is just as alive as the meat. Instead of bleeding red, most of them bleed chlorophyll, green. Some of them bleed white. That's called whatever kind of plant it is, that kind of milk. But the human is, we just as much plant as the plant, and we just as much animal as the animal, but we just as much spirit as the spirit.
Hey, I think if you're a meat eater, you can go right out of the pasture where cows at, and just go right out there and bite right down into that cow's ass while he alive. Eat him alive, just like the rest of the carnivores. If you want to be a carnivore, now we really omnivores. You know, we eat like.
Look. Yeah, tell the vegans to stop cooking their vegetables and the pescatarians to stop cooking their fish.
Yeah, right.
Right, they all make about the same amount of sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you this too. Really, what we're doing is why we cook it, because we got to speed that meat up to a higher vibration in order for us to consume it. Some things that's not on our vibration, we got to speed it. We can actually eat certain most of all the vegetables raw, but like the meat, we got to since it's dead, we got to speed the vibration up with the heat and cook it to get it to a higher vibration. So when we consume it, it'll be more up to our speed, up to our vibration. That's why we got to cook the meat, or it make us sick if we eat it. But certain beings on the planet can eat it raw because their vibration frequency is low. Like an animal's frequency is really low, on a lower frequency than human. What you think about that, Brother Rod?
I don't see too much wrong with that. I don't think we need, I can go to the next question.
All right, next question. We're gonna get about two more questions, then we're gonna let the Brother Rod Haynes go, man. Okay, plants are dead. Okay, come on, we got somebody drop one good one. Image being born without fuck. All right. Who? Go ahead. Somebody drop a good one in there, man. All right, question from Cass Williams. Can we astral project and manifest things faster because we are non-ether beings?
Anybody that can astral project is going to always have a faster manifestation turnaround because they developed themselves to a higher level. It don't got nothing to do with you being melanated in the skin, but more with you being melanated in the brain. Neuromelanin is what it's called.
Neuromelanin. That's a good one. Vegan food. Okay, all right, go ahead. Okay, what happens? All right, this will be the last one right here. We out, man. We're gonna come back at you tomorrow or another day. We going live, man. We in the building. Okay, so what's happening 2022 year time reset? Okay, that's a question really. Let's see. We need a good one. Give me somebody got to get a good one. Hey, somebody got to hit that lottery, hit that question lottery, man. Come on with a good one. All right, so
somebody said, while you looking for a question, somebody mentioned the chemtrails. So what you seeing now is chemtrails being sprayed to clean up that bullshit they put up there. So you got to put chemicals up there to get the iron, the sulfur oxide, aluminum nitrate, all that shit out of the atmosphere. That's what they spraying up there now.
So it's pretty much the cleanup. They got to clean up that shit.
Yeah. And they trying different stuff to get the plastics out of the ocean, man. There's so much stuff being cleaned up right now to try to tell you every little thing is a whole show in and of itself.
Hey, my bad for cutting in, Rob. You know, I think that's got something to do with that lightning too, with the air being more. I feel like the air is getting more cleaner, and then I feel like that lightning being louder has got something to do with the air being purified or something like that. They doing something, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you got to remember the ozone layer is getting closer to the surface of the earth. That's almost like putting half of the sky on the ground.
Oh yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
So it makes the sound barrier from Earth to the ionosphere in the ozone, it makes it tighter together, which amplifies the sound, like putting a speaker in a box makes it louder than the speaker out the box. But that's the thunder. All this lightning you're seeing, that's them Crips walking. I keep telling these motherfuckers it's an accumulated rain dance taking place, and this is why you're seeing water in dry places, because they activate the energy that ain't been activated, which is causing the earth to give us a display of what's being done spiritually.
Man, you just crack heads and twist caps. I got a tape coming out on that on the Crips and how they were connected. Really was a tribe. So that's gonna be coming out next week. I mean, they were this week. All right, so hey, brother Rob, we're gonna let you go, man, because I know you got to, take care of business and do your research and chill. We can come back on tomorrow or whenever you're ready. Just let me know, because this is what we do. We bring the news you can use to the family and to the tribes on the land. We waking up the tribes on the land. We giving them what you can use, baby. We giving you hope. We the gods.
Fuck that. I don't want to give them hope. I want to give them reality.
Yeah, we give it reality. Some people don't like the
long as you listen, Jesse Jackson say keep hope alive. Long as a motherfucking hoping, he ain't attaining. We trying to attain some shit now. Fuck hoping. We done with that shit. Kill hope right now. Murder hope. Put 2 bullets between that bitch here. Let hope go. We don't need hope now. We need motherfucking thinking, and each one teaching one. That's what we need. We don't need no hope.
Each one teach one. I like that. So hey,
we all gotta read something.
We about to get ready to get up. Hey, we can't. Hey, the brother Rod Hayes. This right here is a classical tape right here. This is classic, man. This question and answer tape right here is one of the finest tapes that they really did, because we just got directly into just answering like a lot of questions that people had that they really wanted the answers to. We didn't get to everybody. We'll do a part 2. Well, you get your questions answered on the next one, man. So, like I said, we're gonna have all we got the brother IG in the links. We got the Cash App in the links if you want to show the brother some love. Man, we want to thank y'all for tuning in, man, to the Young Elder TV, Young Elder Show, man, with the brother Rod Haynes live. Free Larry Hoover, free Malachi Z. York, free Angel Bay, right? We about to get up out here, man. Islam. You want to say something, Rob, before we get out of here?
No, well, just go ahead, I'll just close it on out. You're doing good, brother. We'll be back.
Peace and love. Hotel, should divine love throughout the violence universe to all. All right, thank you, brother love. Thank you, Rod. We're gonna get out of here, man.
With the legendary brother Rod Hayes, baby.
Bro, who about God?
Wow, yeah, I like that outside nature feel, man. I like that feel. I like that, man. The outside deal.
Yeah, I normally come sit on the porch, drink my coffee in the morning.
Storm down there?
Hope not. It's pretty clear out. It's kind of sun blocked by the clouds over on the east side.